For hand sewing, you only need a few things. You need thread, you need a needle, and what do you notice about this needle? It has a hole in it, right? So that's to put the thread through. And the hole is called the eye of the needle. And the last thing you'd need are embroidery scissors to cut the thread. To begin, you need to thread the needle. So how to do that is you take your thread, you're going to pull the thread about the length of your arm because you don't want it to be too short and you don't want it to be too long. If it's longer than the length of your arm, you're going to have a very hard time trying to get each stitch going. So then you're going to cut the thread. And it's easiest to use the side of the thread that was freshly cut because thread is a bunch of fibers put together. So if you have this fresh cut, it's a lot easier to get it through the eye of the needle. So carefully, I'm picking up the needle in the middle. I don't want to stab myself because it's a very sharp point. And I'm going to stick this thread right through the hole or the eye of the needle. And you have to do this very carefully. I do it very slowly. And now that I have it through, I hold on and I pull it. This is called the tail. This is about a quarter of the length of your thread that you cut. And you want to just do that because you don't want it to get de-threaded, right? So when you're pulling your needle through your hole, making your stitches, if you have this part too short, then it might come out and then you have to keep re-threading your needle. And we're not done yet. What do you think I should do now? So say I'm stitching my thread, and how do I keep it all in the fabric? I need to have a little knot at the very end, right? So we go to the other end and we'll take it and make a couple crisscrosses around your finger. So I usually do 2. You could do 3 if you want. Now you just need to push it off until it makes this little circle, and then you take it and pull. And now you have this little knot at the end. Some people make sloppy knots, some people make nice clean knots. As long as you have a knot and it's going to hold that thread in, you're going to be fine. So now we can get started making stitches. But now you know how to thread a needle. Good job.